That's a tougher story. The Colombian peso is labeled high risk with volatility up to 20%.
Why the difference?
Oil versus copper. Colombia depends on oil, which is facing a much harder future than copper. Plus, they have had significant governance questions. The sol's superpower in this comparison is the credibility of the central bank. It acts as a shield that the others just don't have to the same extent.
It's fascinating. It's like the soul is the cleanest shirt in the dirty laundry pile.
That's a colorful way to put it, but yes. When global investors look at Latin America in 2026, 2030, they see a lot of red flags. But when they look at Peru, they see a currency that, despite the political noise, has structural resilience.
So we have the scenarios, and we know we're doing better than the neighbors. But what does the future actually hold? There are these global forces coming our way. Rate wars, digital currencies.
The war of rates. That is coming in 2026, 2027.
Let's take our final break. When we come back, we're going to give you the practical takeaways. How do you prepare for a war of rates? And what on earth is a digital soul?
The future of money. We'll get into it.
Welcome back to the final stretch of the global ledger. We've covered the rocks, the risks, the politics, and the resilience. But Alea, before the break, you teased something that sounds like a sci-fi movie, the war of rates?
It sounds dramatic, doesn't it? But it's the most likely global scenario for 2026, 2027.
What does it mean for my wallet?
Imagine the U.S. Federal Reserve and the European Central Bank getting into a fight with inflation again. To win, they raise interest rates aggressively.
Okay.
If a super safe U.S. Treasury bond starts paying 5.2% interest, up from, say, 3.8%, investors look at emerging markets like Peru and say, why risk it?
And they move their money back to the U.S.
Exactly. We call it capital flight. If that happens, flows to Latin America could drop by 15 to 20%. That strengthens the dollar globally and puts pressure on the sol. But, and here is the broken record part,
Let me guess. The soul handles it better than the rest.
you're learning. Historically, the sol depreciates less than the Colombian or Chilean peso in these scenarios. It bends, but it doesn't break.
Now let's look further east. The study mentions a new rivalry between China and the U.S.
The decoupling. This is huge for Peru because Peru is caught in the middle.